Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Saturday. It is May 3rd, and it's gloomy out. I did a video and I had to end up doing it over because I tried to clip it, but I clipped it. I don't know, I took the wrong part and it deleted. I saved the wrong part. I should have saved I don't know. I don't know what I did, but it messed up my whole video. I had 22 minutes of talking on there and messed it up within 1 minute. Okay. So I am here in 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 Compton, coming from I came from San Pedro this morning. Came down here to Compton and see my bunny before they went to church. And my nephew's supposed to be coming down to get his motorcycle, so I need to be so to let him in when he get here. But I am Delia, and I am coming to you with Delia's Car Chronicles this morning. And oh God, I don't know how I ended up um deleting my whole video. It's not even in my trash. It's not even in my trash. I don't know where it went to. I don't know where it went to, but it's gone. Okay. So anyway, I'm just gonna chit chat for a few minutes, and because I'm already here in Compton, I'm just sitting in the car because it looks. I mean, it's wet. It is really wet. Hold on. I don't know if y'all can see that for ground, but see that it's wet. It's all wet, and it's coming down continuously enough to where it's like rain, but it's not. It's like a mist. It's like a mist just continuously coming down. So gloomy, gloomy, gloomy. So they say April showers bring May flowers. Well, the flowers are blooming, but it's bringing rain too because they say it's supposed to rain today, but I don't know if I would consider this rain. It's like a mist. Excuse me. It's like a mist that's continuously coming down and keeping it wet. It while I was on the freeway, it was enough where I had to use my windshield wipers to be able to see through the window because it was that much mist coming down. Okay. But anyway, I was talking about camping. I was talking about camping. Some of the things that I like to do, just getting up and go. Um, Driving that 101 freeway, going up to Pismo Beach and um, Santa Paula, Chico, and all them places up there, going up north on that 101. I enjoyed that ride. That ride was wonderful. It was like a peace of mind, calming sensation come over you when when you driving like that and stuff. Sometimes when you with someone, or sometime when I'm by myself. A lot of times I got that serenity when I was by myself because it was just me listening to my music and just singing out loud and just chilling, just relaxing. And another thing that that comes to my mind often is camping. I once I got over the initial shock of that sound like rattlesnakes, and come to find out it was clicker bugs. I enjoyed it. Okay. Now the hotness, or the heat out there, it was disrespectful, especially with the mosquitoes. But get you some, if you guys don't know about this, in the summertime and you around places where it got a lot of mosquitoes, honey, get you some skin so soft. Get you some skin so soft and put that on your body. Don't be trying to use no lotions. Don't be trying to use no um um uh what do you call it? Lotions, perfumes, deodorants, and stuff like that, because it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Honey, the mosquitoes gonna eat right on through that. But that skin so soft, I don't know what it's what's in there. I don't know what's in there, but that skin so soft, honey, got your back. Got your back, honey. I buy about a bottles. I just put my nozzle into the last bottle that I have, and I buy the big ones. I think they like 32 ounces. I buy like when I do get them, 3 or 4 of them at one time. 3 and 4 of one at one time. So I'm on my last one. I just started. They last for a long freaking time. So before this month is up, I will be ordering. I do have a Avon rep. I haven't ordered from her in quite some time, but I'm pretty sure she'll take the order because I think she stay in Bellflower. I think that's when I first hooked up with her. I think she said she stayed in Bellflower. But anyway, camping, like when I was up there the first time I went camping, we were there for 7 days, not 5. We were there for a whole week for our work vacation. And that's where we went camping up there in the Fresno Mountains, Sequoia. And when I tell you that I seen some beautiful rainfalls, waterfalls, not rainfalls, waterfalls. And the hikes, oh my God, the water was so freaking cold. See right through it. I mean, it was just cold because that's where you get your water from, coming up there from um Fresno Mountains, okay? But we get up there the first night and set up everything and get ready to, go down and you take your shower. They have hot water and stuff, for the ones but we had our own little thing where, we did our water and stuff, but that was on if we needed to, to take a shower or whatever, real quick or whatever, just a quick wash. But the shower, they had something where you can utilize to go get hot water, really hot water. So that night we get ready, to lay down after we done sat by the fire and stuff, and had the fire going in the pit and everything, the little fire. Get down to relax and retire, get ready to go to sleep, because it was a long day, tired, driving all the way up there and everything, and then setting up everything. And I start hearing this, the sound from the rattlesnake, like, but I wanted to pretend like I was, like I was a big girl, okay? I ain't never did no outdoor camping like that. We were always in cabins or whatever, not no tent going and sleeping bags and stuff like that. No, it was never nothing like that. So I was like, okay. I said, I'm not gonna ask you know, what that sound is. I'm just gonna pretend like I already know. But I guess my body was shaking. I guess my body was shaking. He was like, "What?" He said, "You all right? You okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." He's like, "No, you seem like you a little tense, like you nervous and stuff. What's wrong?" I said, I couldn't take it. I said, "What the hell is that noise?" I said, "Are we surrounded by snakes? Are snakes? Is the tent closed up good? Did you zip it all the way down? Can they get in here? You know?" He was like, "Come," he gonna probably try to pull me close to him, talking about I'm gonna take care of you. I believe that he would have took care of me. Okay, I believe that 100%. I never had no problem with him taking care of me, But I was like, forget that. What the hell is that noise? I was like, I am freaking the hell out on the inside and stuff. So he was like, he, wanted to get all snuggled up and stuff, and I was like, shit, how can you sleep? I was like, you sleep? I know I was bugging the hell out of him, and he just was chuckling and laughing. Well, let me tell you, after about the third day, we went on a hike. Because after breakfast, and we clean up and put everything in this place, because it was bears out there. We seen several bears while we were out there, and you just had to make sure your place was clean and no food was out, because they were coming to eat. People was being disrespectful and not doing what they were supposed to be doing, and the bears got on eating human food. So we made sure everything was put up and in the bear cases and stuff, because they had cases out there where you put your stuff in, so the bears couldn't get into it, and put your locks on and all that stuff. So we went on this hike, and we was just walking and stuff. All of a sudden I heard that noise that I had been hearing all night, that little clicking noise. Can you tell me why it was a bug? I'm looking and I'm hearing this noise, and I'm like, I got the stick and I'm like hitting the bushes and stuff, because if it was a snake, I wanted it to get the hell on, because I didn't want to be walking and then end up stepping on the snake and I'll be done died right there, because I am sadly, I'm scared. I'm sorry. I'm scared to death of snakes. I don't care if they bite. I don't care if they poison. I don't like snakes. So I'm walking and I'm looking and I see this little bug and it's making this noise, and I hit the thing and I look at him. I said, UMF. He was like, what? I said, that wasn't no rattlesnake out there. That's a clicker bug. He fell out laughing. He fell out laughing. He thought that was the funniest damn thing in the world. I said, you wrong. I said, you wrong for that one. I said, but that's all right. You got you some feel goods. You got you some feel goods. You got what you wanted and what you needed, okay? And I felt protected, but you're wrong. You're definitely wrong for that, okay? So after that third day, I was good. I was good, besides the mosquitoes, because they was disrespectful, okay? And let me tell you, the last time I ate a steak was when we went camping. We took the little rack from our pit from home. We had one of the big pits and stuff. So we took the rack from there, cleaned it up and everything, and he put it on top of the wood. He made this little makeshift grill out there. And honey, he had marinated the steaks before we had left, and he put it in plastic bags, Ziploc bags, and stuff. So we cooked them I say about the second, I think it was the second or the third day we were out there, and he cooked, put them on the grill. I was smacking. When I tell you that steak was finger freaking licking good, it was. Believe me. Even the fat that he left on that steak so it can get that sizzle, even that was seasoned and tasting good. Honey, the baked potatoes, he had put the potatoes, he had wrapped the potatoes up really, really good in foil, and poked holes in them and stuff, and he put them up because we didn't get the wood that we were burning. We didn't get rid of it. We left it in there so he can smolder the potatoes in that soot, in the ashes and stuff. I didn't think they was gonna be. I was like, they gonna be hard and nasty. Honey, them potatoes was awesome. He melted butter, so we would have to worry about it, trying to melt it down. He melted butter, put honey, had the sour cream, the chives. honey, honey, honey. I could have after that, I could have stayed another 7 days out there, but the mosquitoes was disrespectful. Like I said before, they was disrespectful. Okay, so when I think about camping, I do think about good times because I enjoyed myself. After the first initial night, first I say about the two, because into the third day when we went camping, I mean when we went hiking, that's when I seen the clicker bug. Okay, those were some good times. Those were some good times. Okay, and I hiking, seeing those waterfalls. I mean, some amazing, amazing, beautiful waterfalls, beautiful sights. We seen a black snake. I don't he called it a black mamba in the river. And we were walking in the river. You know, we had our little water shoes and stuff on, and he this Asian woman was out there and she was like, "How y'all know?" She was talking in her language and she was talking to her kids, and the kids started running out of the water and stuff. So I'm looking at her and I'm looking at him. So he was like, "Hey, hey, hey, what's going on? What's in the water?" Because he figured she was telling them kids something because they took off running out that water. I said, "Well, shit, they take it off out the water. We need to take off the water too." So as we was coming across the river to get, walking across the rocks to get out of the river, that's when we see this black snake swimming in the water. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, you that rude and disrespectful that you couldn't just, you could have just said whatever you said in your language and was telling us, to go, like flagging us to go. But when I seen the kids, like I say, you be somewhere and somebody running, I'm running too because I don't know what's going on. So I ain't trying to walk to it. I'm going to run. I'm going to turn around and start running too. So when I seen them kids running out and getting the hell out that water, I was like, that's the best thing we could do is get out the water too. And then that's when we see that snake and stuff. I'm scared to death of snakes. Okay, I don't care if they're your pet snake. I don't care if they don't have no teeth. I don't care if they not poisonous. I don't care. I don't like snakes. Don't, never have, never will. Ain't gonna try to start, okay? But anyway, I am here. Like I said, I had to redo this video, which was unfortunate because I had a lot of content that I talked about. So I'm just kind of like nipping it here and a little bit here, a little bit there. So I'm here. My nephew supposedly he's coming from Vegas, so I don't know if he's already down here or what time he's gonna get here, but so he can get his motorcycle and stuff. And he got the keys in the house, so I don't know if he's gonna get here before my daughter go to work or what, but I'm here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of here. Love yourselves, you guys. Love on your excuse me, I got the hiccups. Love on yourselves, love you, and don't worry about nobody telling you that you shouldn't or it's wrong and you shouldn't be doing that. Invest the love that you put in others into yourself, and I'm telling you, life will be way better than what you think. So with all that being said, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of here. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy, and I will see you next time. Deuces.